Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Learn English with Alexa. I'm Mike.
And I am co-host Jennifer.
Today, we're diving into a fun topic. What is Halloween?
Absolutely! Halloween is one of those holidays that really gets people excited. But for those who might not know, it's celebrated on October 31.
Right. It's a night when kids dress up in costumes and go door to door asking for candy. It's called trick or treating.
And it's not just for kids. Lots of adults love to dress up too. You see Halloween parties everywhere.
Exactly. But Halloween has a deeper history, right? It comes from an ancient festival called Samhain, celebrated by the Celts. They believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead was blurred.
That's so interesting. They thought that ghosts could return to Earth. To keep them away, people would light bonfires and wear costumes.
Yep. Over time, these traditions evolved into what we know today. Pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, are a big part of it too. People carve faces into pumpkins and light them up.
And let's not forget about the spooky decorations. Haunted houses, cobwebs, and skeletons pop up everywhere.
For sure. Halloween is all about embracing the spooky and fun side of life. It's a time to let your imagination run wild.
Plus, it's a great excuse to watch scary movies or tell ghost stories. Do you have a favorite Halloween movie?
Definitely. I love Hocus Pocus. It's a classic. How about you?
I'm a fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. It has that perfect mix of Halloween and Christmas vibes.
Great choices. Halloween really brings out creativity, whether it's in costumes, decorations, or even food.
Speaking of food, there are some fun treats you can make, like ghost-shaped cookies or pumpkin spice everything.
Totally. Halloween is a time for fun, friends, and a little bit of fright. How about discussing our favorite Halloween memories?
Great idea! I remember my first time trick-or-treating. I was so excited! I dressed up as a fairy and ran from house to house.
That sounds fun. I think my favorite memory was when I went to a Halloween party in high school. Everyone dressed up, and we played games all night.
Nice! What games did you play?
We played bobbing for apples. It was messy but hilarious.
I love that game. It's a classic. Did you win?
No, I didn't. I kept laughing and couldn't focus. What about you? Any memorable costumes?
One year, I dressed as a giant taco. I wore a big costume that had all the toppings. It was so silly.
That sounds amazing. I bet people loved it. Did you get a lot of candy that year?
Definitely. Everyone wanted to take pictures with the taco. I had a blast.
That's the best part of Halloween, having fun and being creative. Do you have any favorite Halloween treats?
I really love pumpkin pie. It always reminds me of fall. How about you?
I'm a big fan of chocolate. Halloween is the best time to get all that candy.
For sure. And it's fun to trade candy with friends. Do you have a favorite candy to trade for?
I always try to get Reese's peanut butter cups. They're my favorite. What's yours?
I love Sour Patch Kids. I could eat them all night.
Great choice. Now, let's talk about spooky stories. Do you have any ghost stories you've heard or experienced?
I once heard about a haunted house in my town. People say they've seen shadows and heard strange noises inside.
That's creepy. I've never seen a ghost, but I love hearing those stories. They add to the Halloween vibe.
Exactly. It's fun to get a little scared sometimes. What do you think makes Halloween so special?
I think it's the mix of fun, creativity, and a little bit of fear. Plus, it's a chance to be someone else for a night.
Definitely. Halloween is like a break from reality. You can dress up and have fun with friends.
So true. How do you plan to celebrate this year?
I'm thinking of going to a local Halloween festival. They usually have games, food, and lots of fun activities.
That sounds awesome. I might just stay in and watch Halloween movies. It's cozy and relaxing. Let's explore Halloween around the world. It's interesting to see how different cultures celebrate.
Great idea! In Ireland, kids dress up and perform songs or tricks to get treats. They call it guising.
That's fun, and in Japan, they have a festival called Obon, where they honor their ancestors with lanterns and dances.
Right. In Spain, there's Noche de las Nimas, where people remember the deceased with candles and food.
It's cool how Halloween means different things to different people. Do you think these traditions change how people feel about the holiday?
Definitely. In places where it's about remembering loved ones, it feels more serious. In the US, it's mostly about fun and candy.
True. If you could make your own Halloween tradition, what would it be?
I'd love to have a costume swap party. Everyone could bring an old costume and trade with others. It would be fun and save money.
That's a great idea. I'd create a spooky storytelling night around a bonfire. It would be fun to share ghost stories.
That sounds perfect for Halloween. The atmosphere would be so much fun.
That sounds awesome. I remember a Halloween when we decorated pumpkins and had a contest. It was great to see everyone's creativity.
Pumpkin decorating is so much fun. What's your favorite way to decorate a pumpkin?
I like painting pumpkins instead of carving them. It's less messy and you can be really creative.
That's a good idea. I usually carve mine, but painting sounds much safer.
Now let's talk about some unique and fun Halloween ideas. Instead of just costumes and candy, how about cool activities?
Great idea! One fun thing you can do is a Halloween-themed scavenger hunt. You hide spooky items around your house or yard, and friends search for them.
I love that. It's a fun way to get everyone moving. You could include things like fake spiders, mini pumpkins, and Halloween.
Exactly. Another cool idea is to create a Halloween photo booth. You can set up a spot with props and backdrops for fun pictures.
That sounds awesome. Everyone loves taking silly photos. You could use witch hats, ghost masks, and even a cauldron.
And how about a Halloween cooking night? Everyone can bring a dish that fits the theme. You could make spooky snacks like mummy hot dogs or witch's brew punch.
I love that. It makes for a fun dinner and a great way to try new recipes. Plus, you can get creative with the decorations.
Speaking of creativity, have you ever tried pumpkin bowling? You use small pumpkins as bowling balls and set up empty cans or bottles as pins.
That's such a fun idea. It's a great way to use those pumpkins after Halloween is over, too.
For sure. And let's not forget about making Halloween crafts. You can create decorations like paper bats or ghost lanterns to hang around your house.
Crafting is a perfect way to get everyone involved, especially kids.
Another fun activity is a haunted escape room at home. You can set up puzzles and clues for your friends to solve.
That's a fantastic idea. It could be a spooky challenge for everyone. You could even time it to see who can escape the fastest.
Exactly. And after all that fun, you could have a cozy movie night with classic Halloween films.
Great way to end the night. You could watch movies like Hocus Pocus or The Nightmare Before Christmas. Thanks for joining us today. We hope these ideas inspire you to have a spooky and fun Halloween.
Get creative and enjoy. Thanks for joining Learn English with Alexa. I hope these conversations about Halloween are helpful for you and that you enjoy them. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye. Take care.